Ebola, its own discoverer calls it a spectacular virus.
So why are we still letting people into the country?
Ebola death rate.
Ebola story.
Ebola free.
Ebola.
Ebola. Ebola.
Stop
cases
field
in their health,
President Obama and tonight.
Ebola is the monstrosity of 2014. People all over the world have seen the suffering, but the unseen part of the sickness is the spreading of stereotypes concerning the African community. One University of Oklahoma student and her aunt have been thrown into a new distorted life because of the way people are reacting. The additional social stress has become a hurdle in the race to help their family survive in Sierra Leone, mainly because of comments like,
"It's gonna kill off our race," and people don't really care because it's in Africa. I've heard that, Africans have it, and be aware, be cautious when you're talking to an African.
Honorcore Abby hears these jokes constantly throughout her week while she's at school. But in the age of social media, those painful remarks were able to follow her home.
I get on Instagram and I see people making jokes about Ebola, or, oh, you're African, you have Ebola, and it breaks my heart because I feel like people are really dying by the thousands, and we think it's the funniest thing.
Honorcore is first-generation Sierra Leonean. The Dallas native is tackling the fear she has for her father in Dallas.
Because my dad or my family has an accent, and they are from Africa, that every virus that happens in Africa or anything that's going on, it automatically puts a target on their back.
While she concentrates on the suffering her family is enduring in Sierra Leone, at the age of 21, she feels responsible and helpless, especially for her family that's so far away.
They might think that we're just in America doing our own thing and not worried about them. And I think our family here is like, no, that's not what's going on. We're worried about y'all all the time. We're worried about if y'all are eating, if y'all are, drinking, and if y'all are going to sleep. And I think about my aunts all the time, like, okay, I get nervous when I see foreign phone calls, and I'm like, okay, I'm nervous to answer this phone because I'm scared someone's going to be like, somebody passed away.
Evelyn Kaba, Honorcore's aunt, still has family in Sierra Leone. As an adult, she is currently responsible for financially supporting her family because Ebola has stopped life as they've known it. Even though she has to financially support her daughter at OU and maintains her household, she still sends $500 a month, but that's still not enough to feed her family of almost 20.
I'm really afraid that I don't want to be stereotyped that because I'm from Africa, even though I left there in 2005 to visit, that I have Ebola.
If she visited Africa in 2005, then why is there still fear? Subconsciously, it's because of quarantine. By definition, quarantine means to separate a person or animal from its community because of a disease. Evelyn said that Sierra Leone's perception of quarantine has been taken to the extreme for many years.
Yeah, quarantine means that they take you and put you in a place and treat you like an animal. You have no rights whatsoever. And they will treat you like an animal. They will feed you like an animal. You will not see daylight. You will not see sunshine. You would be totally isolated with no resources. Quarantine in America is totally different. There's not dehumanization. The resources are available. They treat you in the hospital. Yes, you're under isolation, but you're not treated like a non-human. And in Sierra Leone, you are.
The concern, love, and hope she has for her and her family is something that is weighing on her heavy because of the way people are reacting to Ebola. The psychological, economical, and physiological stress that her and her family are going through can be seen through the sadness in her eyes. Is there a certain guilt that you may feel? And can you repeat that? Oh.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do feel guilt because the Lord has blessed me, which I'm very thankful for. But they're suffering, and they have no outlet. The only resources they have, it's us, the family. And not everybody is doing as well as I am. So of course the burden is a lot on me, and I can only do so much.